July 20th, 2026. I don't know how long it's been since my last entry, but I have a couple things to say. It's been jumbling around in my mind these past few weeks. I've been having a tough time. This is probably the hardest time in my life. I have an L5, L4 disc herniation pushing against my nerve on my right side. I'm starting treatment. I just hit my car. I don't know what is in my car. I'm starting treatment, injections, and then 6 months later, another MRI. See if my back is a bit better. If not, then we'll probably have to result in surgery. Or rely on it, yeah. I don't know. I think everything I've been working through right now has been so difficult because I'm so limited in what I can do. I feel like it's like a jail for my mind and body because I can't do anything without hurting my back. Though I'm young, so 21. I have time to recover, but you know, having this in my 20s kind of sucks. I wish I was able to just, you know, live my 20s. Something is happening. Oh, never mind, we're good. But yeah, I think I want to get into balance and confidence versus arrogance, because to me you need a good balance of not being overconfident yet still believing in yourself, and it's a fine line that you cross, or at least I do. I just go back and forth from being so black and white, I'm so great at this, to I'm so bad at this, when it should be a better way to go and think about things. And I think I've adopted this mindset before as well, where it's okay to mess up. But as of late, it's been so bipolar. I've been switching just either on or off. And I think it's important to know the difference and to regulate yourself so that you can sit in a gray area, that you don't lean too extremely one way or the other. And I think that's what I've been struggling in the root cause of everything, because when I can't do anything, I doubt my ability in everything. And when I can do something right, I honestly don't give myself enough credit, or I get too ahead of myself and I end up just, you know, falling. Pride comes before the fall. So that's been really messing me up, besides the other just obvious things that happen when you're debilitated in this manner. But yeah, I've been I think I need some rest. I think I need to stop trying to occupy myself and just sit with myself when there's a problem. Because occupying isn't inherently bad. It's just, are you really trying to keep yourself busy to help yourself, or is it just a distraction and you running away from the problem instead of treating it? It's okay to be busy. I don't think you should be thinking about your problems all day in and out, day in, day out. But at the same time, you should not run away from it. You shouldn't do it just for the sake of not wanting to think about it. You should do it because you're thinking about it too much. And again, it's that balance. Doing enough without doing too little, and doing enough without doing too much. Yeah, that's all. But yeah, no, it's just, I guess, a bit of a life update too for this video, this entry. It's a little checkpoint. I'm not doing great, I'm gonna be honest, but this is also just a part of how it goes, what we're doing, and eventually we'll get there. We'll get there. But I think I really had to catch myself spiraling, you know? I was doing too much. And now I may be in a time where I maybe do too little to balance it out. I don't think this is where anyone should live. I think ideally you find that middle ground of too much and too little, and you walk on that like a tightrope for as long as you can. Because although this is ideal and feasible, I don't think it's easy to make it sustainable. You know? The long term. It's easy enough to do this for maybe just a week or a month, 3 months, 6 months, you know? Even maybe up to a year. But I think a crash should always be considered. The worst case scenario should always be considered. You know, you can always fail, even when things are just going so well. There's always that risk. Now, I don't think you should place yourself in a mindset where it guarantees, and that you are thinking in a way where it will go wrong, but you should think in a way where it can go wrong. I think that there's a nuanced distinction there. Because even if things can go wrong, the pressure difference of things will go wrong versus things can go wrong, I think are entirely different, and it frames your mindset in a different way. Because you're putting everything on the line, you know? But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm kind of like in a limbo right now, and honestly, I haven't been taking care of myself the best, and I want to. I don't feel clean. I feel troubled. I feel inconsistent. I feel very rugged, very rough. I want the smoothness back again, the coherence, you know? Cohesion. Something like that. But yeah, I guess that's all I have. Yeah, it's a hard time. Arguably the hardest time of my life for me, but we keep it pushing. We keep it pushing, and we keep going even if things aren't going well. And just stick to it. Might be shitty still, might be not, but we'll see in the end. It's a constant process of becoming. I became something bad, lackluster, something with unhealthy habits, and then now I'm becoming back on track onto the better ones that I had established previously but have lost. I've lost everything, and I gotta work to get it all back. So yeah, I'm not even sure if I made any sense. I hope my conversation was flowing okay from one idea to the next. Kind of sporadic though, here and there. I liked that there was like a organized order and sequence of how I address things, but whatever, we'll work on that too. But yeah, okay, that's it for today. Bye.